Next this morning, we're focusing on the price of paradise and specifically the cost of rent across our area.
And recent reports show that it's going up again. So we're looking into why that's happening and how you can negotiate a lower price. ABC Action News reporter Larissa Scott has been digging the numbers for us. Larissa, nice to see you this morning. She joins us live with more details on this.
Hey, good morning, James and Heather. Well, people looking to rent will start to see those prices rise soon all across Tampa Bay if they haven't yet already. After a few months of rent prices cooling off nationally, they've started to go back up again. We spoke with Kate Terhune, who works with Rent Group, an organization that specializes in rental property listings. A recent report shows rent prices have gone up in the past month.
Data from the Rent Group's most recent rent report shows national rent averages sitting at $1,981.
Tampa's rates are above the national average.
In terms of Tampa, the average asking rent in Tampa is $2,157. So that's $176 more than the national average.
Rental experts tell us there are several factors contributing to the increase. One of the main ones is seasonality. Typically, the spring marks the time of year when rent rates start to spike as more people look for a place to live. Another reason we're seeing this rise again is Tampa Bay's ongoing growth.
How many people are moving into the city? How highly desirable is the location? And when we're talking about Tampa, it's a highly desired location, a lot of new jobs, a lot of new folks wanting to move to the area. So that's going to keep rent prices higher than national averages.
Economists tell us this goes hand in hand with recent elevated inflation, with housing being one of the biggest drivers of inflation.
So food and housing, that's still, the inflation rates for those two specific items are still really high.
If you're renting or looking for a place to rent, experts recommend talking to the leasing manager about negotiating a deal. Do your research. If a property in your area is going for less, use that information to ask for a lower rate to match it. And if rent prices aren't negotiable, check to see if you can get things like access to luxury amenities, free parking, or deals to nearby businesses.
If you're already in an apartment, I would show your property manager your payment history, anything that you've done to improve property values, whether you're a good neighbor, a good resident. Those kinds of things can go a long way in terms of getting a better deal when you go to renew your lease.
And experts predict that prices will continue to rise over the next several months. They don't expect rates to start cooling until around the holidays at the end of the year. I'm live in Tampa this morning. Larissa Scott, ABC Action News.